channel. My name is Grace Omalicha, as they call me, and I'm filming from Johannesburg in South Africa. Welcome. I really appreciate you guys for joining me today. Today I want to share a very brief something that I captioned the wrong choices we make while growing up. Please, I beg you, as a youth, do not walk on somebody's footstep. Don't. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. You have yourself. You have your senses. You know what is good and what is bad. Follow on your footstep. Don't follow on someone else's footstep. Why am I saying this? A lot of us, girls, boys, we want to belong. We join others to do things that are not supposed to. Why? Because we want to please someone, or because we want to be friends with this guy or this girl. Because of that, you had to make choices that is going to affect your future. Why? I beg you in the name of God. Stop joining people just to belong. Stop accepting people, just become their friends. Why? Because of that, you join them to do things you're not supposed to do. You have your senses. You can make a choice by yourself. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to become. When you were born, you were not born with those people that you are joining to do things that you're not supposed to do. And now at the end of the day, you do things that is going to affect your future. And you end up not graduating in school. You end up being a dropout. You end up getting involved in one thing or the other. Come on. Why should you join someone to become the person wants to become? Why don't you make a choice of yourself, of your own, and said, I've choose to be myself. And myself, in that regard, I choose what I want to become. You follow your own path. Everybody that is born on earth has his or her own path. Yes, my path and that of you is not the same thing. I chose my path. And when I was growing up, I chose my path by choosing God. That is the first step. The first step for you to become someone in future is by choosing God. God is all you need. God is all that you need. God is all that you need. God is all that you need in whatsoever you want to do in life. When you choose God, that's the first path that you have chosen, which is the right path. Come on, girls. Come on, guys. Let's stop becoming somebody else. Whereas there are something God created you for. You now want to belong. You're now joining someone to smoke because he's smoking. You weren't born to smoke. You weren't born to be a drunkard. You were born to be a certain someone. And now you are joining your friends. Let's stop this issue of becoming somebody which you are not born to become. As far as I'm concerned, everybody has their senses. Everybody has their mind to think. Sit yourself down and think, what will I want? What will I want? Then, you know what you want. You know what you want to become. It pains me to see so many of us, so many youths being a dropout, so many youths moving about in the street. When you ask them, they'll tell you stories. Whereas it was the choices you made as little as you were that made you what you are now. Oh, let's stop becoming somebody else. Be yourself. Be who God created you to be by making choices on your own. You don't need anybody to choose for you. As far as I'm concerned, you don't need anybody to choose for you. It helped me when I was growing up. It helped me because I chose my path. And God was the first choice I made, which is the path of righteousness. And it helps me down the road, choosing other things afterwards. Choose God. Leave those mingling and jingling that we are doing. Yes, my friend, my best friend. Your best friend has her own path. He or she has his or her own path to go. You have your own path. At the end of the day, two of you will go your separate ways. You will not remain together forever. Then your choices will now begin to haunt you. When your choices is haunting you, what is going to be the outcome of the haunting? So many of so many people are celebrating you see a young girl that is becoming a doctor, you are celebrating her. You see a young girl that is becoming a lawyer, you are celebrating her. What do you think? Do you think that she didn't grow up like you? She did, but she made a choice that she's going to finish school, she's going to be a good student, she's going to be in class, learn. But so many of us, we chose to be hanging out in the street with friends, going to eat this, eat that. Down the road is going to tell. This one will graduate and you will be a dropout. Can we stop being somebody else and be who God has chosen us to be? I beg you, young girls, young guys, and parents also, please, can we be involved in the life of our children so that we'll know? It bleeds my heart because I live around school. I see a lot of girls that doesn't enter classes. They are busy. They come to school in the morning. Parents has sent them to school. Parents has paid school fees for them. But when you go outside, if I go outside of my house, I see them. Some of them are in the street moving about. They are not in the class. At the end of the day, they go home. Parents will say welcome, mommy will say welcome, how was school today? He will tell you stories, but he never entered class. And at the end of the day, you find that girl moving about in the street. He couldn't finish, he couldn't complete anything, he didn't come out with a good result. Can we parents put our eyes down and see that our children go to school? It's not about you paying for some car that will take the child to school. Get involved, make sure that the child goes to school and entered class. Let's leave this issue of I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm busy, and your child is going astray. At the end of the day, the choices, those things that happen is going to haunt her. And when you see a lot of things happening in the society today, it's as a result of that. Some girls are violent over their parents. Some, when they got married, they are violent. A lot of things start to happen because of the bad choices we made. Today, I say I'll be talking on bad choices that we made as a youth when growing up. That's why I'm pleading with us, youth, please, can we stop following on people's footsteps and follow on our own footsteps? Please. You were born to be great. You were born to be someone. You were born to be to come out number one. But now you can see what is happening. There are a lot of things happening in the society today. Young girls, young guys. Oh my God. If you see it, you need to know what I'm talking about, that is not a lie. So I'm pleading with us. You that is hearing me, you that is watching my video, please, I beg you, if you have a sister, if you have a young one, look into that sister, look into that brother. Make sure what is it that you are passing. If you have an issue that you are passing through as a young girl, can you talk to your mother, or yes, talk to your loved ones, that man, that woman that is a guide to you. Talk, explain to the person. As a youth, you will have a problem, you will have a challenge, but you should have someone that you relay those things to, that will listen to you. And please, when all these things come to our attention, we should look into it, not just sweep it under the carpet. That's what is making so many of our youth not trusting us enough to come to us, because so many things will be discussed, or will be told of a certain things that is going in the life of someone. You sweep it under the carpet and say, okay, that will be the end of it, or you not actually attend to it. Can we take responsibility to be listening to our young ones? And you that is a youth, please, can you pay attention to yourself? Pay attention to yourself more than things around you. Because down the road, tomorrow, is you yourself. It's not about that person. It's you. It's you yourself. As I am now, it's me. Whatever choices that I made in the past, it's me that it will haunt. It's me that is going to affect. It's not going to affect anyone. It's not going to affect anyone else except me. If it's affecting me and I'm using it against somebody, you see. So please, let's learn to follow on the footprint of God for our life, not on another person's footstep, not to join somebody and become what he or she has decided to become. And as you do that, you find out that down the road, whatever you've aspired to become as a person, you will become. There are a lot to talk on this particular choices, making a good choice and making a bad choice. When you make a bad choice, it's going to haunt you later in life. When you make a good choice, it's going to benefit you later in life. So we should start thinking of the choices that we make. What are the choices that you make? What are you into now that you are doing that you are not supposed to be doing? Can you come out of it and make a turn? When you sit down and plan, you will see that what you are doing now, whether it's right or wrong, or you need to change. If it's something you need to change, please change so that your future will be great. So that you have exactly what you are looking for. If you remain on a certain thing that is not benefiting you, change, move away from it, make a U-turn. That you dwell on something for a very long time and you are not benefiting, that thing is not, you're not gaining anything from it and you're still there. That's a bad choice. So this is what I'm urging us today. I'm particularly talking to youth, to everyone, to the youth, to the girls, to the boys, and to parents. Get involved more in the life of your daughter or your son, so that they won't come out and some of them are not in school. They are out. Some of them are there doing what they're not supposed to do. Some are taking advantage of our girls just because, I don't know. My heart bleeds when I see all these things happening in the society and no one to correct it, no one to talk about it. But the truth of the matter is that all these things started from the families. It started from the families. The families must take note and make amends. I'm a working class lady. I'm a working class man. And your children are going astray. All you do is just to spend your money on your child. Is that all? And at the end of the day, that thing that you are sparing, you didn't achieve it. And the child lives to regret it. May God help us. Thank you. Please, for you that have been here watching my video, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. And I so much appreciate you guys, friends and family, everyone. I so much appreciate you. Words, I can't tell it all. Words will fail me to tell how I feel about so many of us that have been here with me, supporting me on this channel. God bless you. And please, if you've not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Yes. Channel that talk about right things, positive things, things that will help us in the society to grow. We've been hearing a lot. There are a lot of things going on, a lot of words, but this is practical because I went through a lot growing up, and it dawned on me when I see things going wrong in our society. It's actually a pain. that I feel. So we want to talk about it, reason with it. And as time goes on, I I will have other people that will want to share their experience on this channel. Yeah, please subscribe. Put the notification bell so that anytime I upload, you'll be able to get it. And comment, like is also a good way for the channel. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.